What's going on, anyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and for this video I'm here to show you guys the finished project that I have been working on. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, because I know a lot of you had recently joined me due to my recent E3 coverage, just to do a quick recap, because I want to try to make this video as short as possible. That way you guys can go on and finish up your day with E3 and whatnot. Basically, long story short, is that down the road from me there was construction work going on where people were doing demo, basically tearing out the building so it could be refurbished into something new. Over by the trash pile was a filing cabinet. It was a two-piece set. The top part was totally thrashed and unusable, but the bottom piece was still intact. It still had the foot pegs, it had the key, and the drawers were still functional. It just didn't have a top piece to go with it, and it was still kind of out in the open. So I had asked the project manager during the time if I may take that off their hands. He said yeah, because it was going to be thrown away anyways. So I took it home and basically I refurbished the entire cabinet itself. I sanded down the entire thing, which the original color used to be tan. And I gave it this glossy black look, but it's the glossy black where it does not leave fingerprints. Then after that, I came up with some designs to make a top piece to house my gaming systems. In this case, primarily the two consoles I'm currently playing, and then have a space left, so if I maybe in the future I get an Xbox One or the Wii U, I'll have an extra spot for that. I actually do have some little I guess you could say blueprint designs, but even though it's on a red piece of paper, it's the design aspects. My original thought was maybe I'll make 4 shelves, so I'll have like the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I didn't want to make it too big or too ugly. I mean, this is just something I was putting together randomly, so that way instead of it being thrown away, it could be a bit useful. And this is what I came up with. As you can see over where the PlayStation 3 is, there is a light going on. That is basically one of those USB plug-in light strips that you can get for like 10 bucks on Amazon, which comes in a color of red, blue, and green. One of my viewers suggested that if I do get the Xbox One and I put it on the bottom shelf, to get a green LED to light that one up, which is actually a pretty cool idea. Now, of course, you're going to notice that on the sides, you're going to notice holes pretty much where the center and the bottom shelf is. The reason for that is to provide airflow, because one of the things that you want to do, especially if you're putting something in kind of like a box, is to make sure the item has proper airflow, especially when it comes to gaming systems. The PlayStation 4 is on top, so there's plenty of airflow for that, but for the PlayStation 3 and a future Xbox One or Wii U will also have proper airflow. There's cutouts in the back, as you can see with this next image. There's plenty of cutout. There's room for the consoles to breathe and to exhaust the air out the backside, and of course to provide cables to run through. Over on the bottom, in terms of on the filing cabinet, I have my capture card, which is the HD Roxio Pro, which currently does not really work for me. The only way I'm able to actually record currently is pretty much by using a program called Bandicam on my computer. Basically, the only reason I still have that capture card is because it displays the PS4 and PlayStation 3 and all that on my computer screen. Then I could use the program to capture the gameplay footage. I would just, right now it's still functional. It's just that I need to replace it pretty much sooner than later. The next thing I want to go ahead and show you guys is what is inside my drawers. So starting with the first drawer, as you can see, I have plenty of organized space in there. You can see my PlayStation controllers, you can see my gunner glasses. Over towards the back, I have a spare HD webcam, which is the webcam I currently use, which is the Logitech C920, and of course some Vita accessories and fun stuff like that. In the second drawer, I have basically a set of Skylanders, which is mine and my little brother's collection so far. And of course, we also have some Disney's Infinity figurines in there. And of course, they're basically all gathered around one of my personal favorites in my gaming collection, which is the Anthology collection for the Elder Scrolls games. Which, if you own a PC or if you never played the Elder Scrolls, that is something you should add. And I've seen plenty of stores where they have some leftovers where they're selling it for 40 bucks, and it used to be 80. Highly recommend it. Then on the very bottom shelf, I basically have a couple spare headsets and whatnot, such as the Turtle Beach X12 gaming headsets, the Ghost Recon. The headsets I'm currently using is the PlayStation Pulse Elite Edition. I don't keep that in the drawer, I do keep that in my cabinet because I have a headset stand that it pretty much sits on until it's in use. Of course, to give you guys a little bit closer look on the top piece, as you can see, the PS4 is on top. The PlayStation 3 is in the center, and you can see that I have a little light, and of course I reach in there, I could turn it off, turn it back on if I want to. And of course I did forget to mention that in the back where I have the cable management going through, I do have my multi-USB hub and a Velcro strap. The reason for that is because, you know, when I'm using the green screen, I need to stretch my webcam and of course my microphone over there, so I just basically have to take it off of that, and then I have plenty of cords to go through. And the next part is over on the bottom portion of the shelf. I basically have the art book from the Elder Scrolls V Collector's Edition. I have a couple of Disney Infinity figurines from Pirates of the Caribbean set. And of course, another cool portion is that's multi-useful. I mean, this whole little cabinet I just randomly put together with no idea what I was doing. It's multi-useful. I mean, I could take that stuff off and I could put the portal, or in this case the Skylander set that for Giants, where you have the portal and you can set all your characters around. I could have it up there, and when not in use I could just simply push it back for storage use. But as you can see, it's multi-useful. I could switch it around, I could put multiple things on there, and of course if I don't like it I could just simply rip off the top and put a new top on there. So it's pretty simple as that. It's not even screwed in, it's actually using double-sided tape. But anyways, that is the finished product. What did you guys think? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, it was just something that I thought it was useful, that I could make a use for it, and honestly I think I did good. What used to be there, it was a set of boxes. My PlayStation 3 would be on top of that, and my PS4 would share a small spot next to the gaming PC. But now, as you can see, they have their own personal space. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions, leave that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for checking it out and for your support. And of course, don't forget, once I reach 7,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. And let me double check before I end this video, because as of this video, before I end it, I am currently at 6,691. So we're getting, basically we're one step closer to the 7K subscriber giveaway, so that is something to look forward to. But once again, thank you guys for your support, and you guys enjoy the rest of your E3 coverage.